Hi again. Um, I've realised that I've been holding back on giving this talk. It's an area that I really believe in, but it's an area that sometimes I'm reluctant to talk about because I know a lot of people don't believe in it, and I know a lot of people. Some people get offended by it actually, but it's something that I've always believed in, and I go through times in my life where it's really strong. I drift off it sometimes. Um, but when I'm really on this, it's something that happens a lot. And it came up for me again yesterday. Something happened yesterday that I want to share. I was talking to my friend Steve Neal, who's just a lovely, lovely guy. He's just a great soul, and we have some really good conversations. Myself and Steve, we give each other a bit of stick. Sometimes our conversations are just giving each other stick. Steve lives in Birmingham. I live in Coventry. When he's got a really strong Birmingham accent, when he talks very fast, I find it hard to understand him. So normally that's when I start giving him stick about his accent. Steve's really sharp, and he gives as good as he gets to me about my Coventry accent. But sometimes a lot of times we have some really deep conversations as well. And yesterday we were talking about a topic that I don't really want to say what we were talking about, but you might guess. And Steve asked me a question, and I could see that this question was really important to him. And I said to him, Steve, I can't answer that question. I don't know the answer. All I can tell you is that recently I've been looking at some stuff from the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and they talk about reincarnation. I've also just started reading this book that Jeff Thompson gave me the other day. It's Shirley MacLaine, Out on a Limb. And Shirley MacLaine's a famous actress, Hollywood, lives in Los Angeles. Money's not a problem. And this book is about her. I'm only halfway through the book, and I don't want to ruin it for people either, but this book is about her starting to examine her life, and she starts to stumble across loads of coincidence start happening in her life, and she ends up in different places, and it's almost as if she's meant to be there, and she ends up talking to people about reincarnation. And I was saying to Steve, reincarnation is something that I've looked at on and off, and I was brought up as a Christian. I don't know that much about reincarnation. I don't know if it's true, if it's not true. I'd like to believe it's true. And I haven't got a problem believing it's true, but the honest answer, like I said to Steve yesterday, is I don't know. Um, but it's really weird. I was having this conversation with Steve, and then what happened was all of a sudden Steve stopped and he sounded really startled. And I said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "You're not going to believe this." He said, "Just as you were talking about reincarnation," Steve's driving through Birmingham at the time. We're talking on, I'm in Coventry on the phone to him. And he said, "You're not going to believe this." He said, "At the side of the road," he sounded really shocked and startled. And he said to me, "At the side of the road, there's a guy holding a big sign up saying, 'Nobody dies, they just leave their car behind.'" And we were like, wow, what a coincidence. And I was telling my friend Jeff Thompson about this later. I'm saying coincidences, but what I really want to say here is I don't believe in coincidences. I've always believed in this stuff. But like I said, I've been a little bit reluctant in the past to talk about it because of I've been worried about people's reactions. But it's my beliefs, it's what I believe in. And I was telling my friend Jeff Thompson about this. I tell a few people, Glenn Smith, Rob Matthew, man. I just tend to tell people, like-minded people. And Jeff Thompson messaged me back, and he said, "Did you see the word link there, which I'd missed?" And it was in car, capital letters, nation. So, and I just thought again another link that I'd missed. But what I've noticed in my life is that when I'm meditating, when I'm saying my prayers in the morning, I don't particularly believe in any particular religion, but when I'm meditating, when I'm saying, oh, these things just seem to happen again and again and again and again. So for me, it's about, I've spoke before about connection. It's almost as if when I'm connected, the signs are there all of the time. And I guess these things are there all of the time, but we just miss them because quite often they're so simple, we don't see them. When I teach self-defense, I always say self-defense is really basic, really simple, but it's as if sometimes people don't want to hear that. So I end up having to teach them lots of other things that's sort of related to self-defense, but not really self-defense. So that's what I wanted to share today. I've spoke before on here about the Path of Feathers, which is another one that I got from Bill McDonald in California. And again, you know, when I talk to people like Jeff Thompson, Bill McDonald, these people are just, you know, they're seeing these things all of the time. And I noticed that when I'm on it, when I'm connected, I'm seeing them all of the time as well. So I just wanted to share that today. That's a message that I wanted to share. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully speak to you soon. And if anybody's got any experiences like that that they want to share, like I said, I know I was a bit apprehensive about telling people this. I'm telling the whole world now. So, but if anyone's got any experiences like this that they want to share, please do. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day and hopefully speak to you soon. Take care.